Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm here back at it again with a brand new video for you guys. And hey, it's been quite some time. It's been 2 weeks, but sometimes 2 weeks is a little too long for everyone. And especially the fact that I haven't really made any posts, shorts, or anything like that ever since my last video, which is the K9 Dark Magician build, which I do really want to say is doing a lot better than I expected, and especially compared to my last video as well, which didn't really do that good. Thank you for everyone for the support in that video and everything like that for sure, right? And before we get into this, before you say anything about the thumbnail, about the title, or anything like that, yes, I did. But before that, wanted to address this little comment right over here, right? He said, "Bro, just make a Discord." But you know what? I said yes. But so a little twist for you guys over here. Let's get to 600 subscribers, bro. Look at our subscriber count. We're almost there. We're almost there, and I know we can do it too. And you know what? Let's get to 700 by the end of the year as well. But when we get to 600 subscribers, we'll make a Discord for this channel for sure. We could just do Yu-Gi-Oh, Dark Magician, anything else we really wanted to do on there. We'll definitely do it for sure, definitely. But now, the real reason why you're here, the real reason why you clicked this video, you looked at this thumbnail, you looked at the title. I don't even know what it is yet. I'm just talking out my ass right now, but I'm definitely gonna come up with something a little like, hey, did he really do that? Yes, I did. I decided to play Dark Magician in my deck. Yes, and it's not just a single Dark Magician, just for memes, jokes, anything like that. I did play a Dark Magician engine in my deck as well. So being able to actually figure out playing out this deck over here with a Dark Magician engine is really fun, and I did pretty well within the main event, especially for my second solo YCS, because my first YCS was the Vegas 3v3 from last year. But almost making day 2 with a 5-4 record. It's not the best for everyone, especially for like pro players or anything like that out there, but playing it, getting a 5-4 record, and at the end of round 9 with Dark Magician cards in your deck, to me is pretty impressive. So I really do want to show you guys this video right over here. And I'm gonna put in the title, and I'm gonna probably put some weird meme in the background, basically saying, "Hey, what else is in my deck, man? Whoa." But yeah, if you guys don't know, if you guys can't realize, or you guys just really can't tell for whatever reason, you'll find out right over here. And right before we get into it, once again, shout outs to Matthew Yugioh for the playmat over here. I got it from his shop, and it's really nice. It looks way better in person than it does like in camera or on the website itself. So hey, if you guys want yourself some playmats over here, not sponsored by the way, just want to give my homies a nice plug real quick. I'll link his shop in the description below, because why not, right? Gotta support the homies out there. So without further ado, let's get straight into the deck profile. Like I said, went 5-4 at the main event over here. Basically round 1 I lost against DDD, because well, it wasn't a non-engine actually. It wasn't even just the engine itself. It was just a non-engine, because what can you do against double Dark Ruler and an Impulse? What can you do when you open up like maybe one hand trap against the whole deck? Boom. Hell yeah. Second round, Mitsu Yummy beat them. Round 3, Ice Barriers beat them. Yes, because why not? Round 4, this is where things get a little cloudy over here. I know throughout my rounds I did beat 2 Mitsu Yummy, 1 Ice Barrier, 1 VSK9, really cool guy for sure. And then my last one was against a pure Yummy deck. And then my losses were against 1 DDD, like I said, 1 Mitsu Yummy, 1 Mitsurugi, and then another Mitsu Yummy, because yes, I love it. Love those decks. Love it for sure. So oh yeah, let's just get straight to the deck profile before I keep edging you guys over here. 1 copy of Dark Magician. You don't need more than 1, especially even if there was like a more pure Dark Magician deck over here. I still don't see the reason why you would go past 1 over here. 1 is perfect. Is also a brick as well, especially in this version of the deck. If you don't open up any of the other cards that have to do anything with Dark Magician, you are not gonna have a good time with this card in your hand. But still, gotta love being able to play Dark Magician in your deck. The rest of the Dark Magician cards over here, we're playing 1 copy of Illusion of Chaos in order to search for your triple copies of your Magician Souls over here. Magician Souls being able to dump Dark Magician to basically special summon itself, or in the very 1% of time, with the other engines that I'm playing, maybe summoning out the Dark Magician is not that bad whatsoever. I didn't do it during the event, but I did do it during some testing, and it did work out pretty well. And obviously, when it comes to playing a deck with Dark Magician is a normal monster, and what engine is really good with the normal monster, and is probably the best thing that you can play with it as well, is going to be the Primite cards. So being able to play triple copies of Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, triple copies of the Primite Lurley Load, and the one copy of your Primite Drill Beam over here. So basically, small Dark Magician engine, basically standard Primite engine over here. It does not take up a lot of your engine slots over here, and we are playing just a 43 card deck as well. We decided to go over 40 because of the fact that we are playing Dark Magician. I just don't want to see this card in my hand. This, and the Dark Magician is actually the only brick in the deck. The only other version of a brick there is in the deck, which is not even a brick as well, because like you'll see in a second like what I'm playing, but like it's not even that bad, is basically open up double Magician Souls or Illusion of Chaos plus Magician Souls, because like you're obviously not going to be using this to search Dark Magician, and the only option you really have is just to go Illusion of Chaos, search for another Magician Souls, you normal summon one, and then you special summon one, and then you just go on full combo there. And once again, if you're confused, we'll get there in a second, because like, if you can't tell by the title, don't look at the title. Don't look at the title if you haven't looked at it yet. If you can't tell by the title, or if you can't tell by the thumbnail, you'll know in just 1 second. That is still full combo. It's like probably the most awkward hand that you will have, besides like maybe in the Magician Souls and a hand trap. Oh boy, I'm playing hand traps in my deck. Yeah, every deck does at this point. But yeah, you'll still be able to do it for sure. So basically, the only brick in your deck is just Dark Magician, which is not bad at all. We like to hear that for sure. So that is going to be it for all the Dark Magician Primite cards that we're going to be playing in our deck. Nothing in the extra deck, because like there's just no point. Not that, but like we don't want to play the extra normal summon of Magician's Rod, because like Magician's Rod is not exactly a good card to open up by itself, and especially with some of the other cards that we're playing as well. I'd rather normal summon a Primate Dragon Ether Barrel than a Magician's Rod, even though you are going to be just playing one copy of Magician's Rod, and the fact that you can also search it with Illusion of Chaos as well. Well, the same theory applies for Ether Barrel. You can either just open up the Ether Barrel, or you just search it with your Primate Lordly Load, or, and even better yet, you can just get it back from your graveyard just by having a Dark Magician in your field or graveyard. But with your Magician's Rod, you do have a Tribute. But if you guys want to test out like the Magician's Rod, go ahead and do so. And when I was originally testing out the deck, I was playing one Magician's Rod, one Soul Servant, and one Secrets of Dark Magic to at least access a Guardian Chimera in my extra deck, just because the fact that when it comes to playing this deck, you do put up quite some monsters, and you do have quite some cards in your hand as well, depending on how what your hand is. So that's really good for sure. All right, now finally to the main, like the really good part about this deck, and especially the fact that, hey, everyone basically knows what the hell these cards are, they know what they do and everything like that, but playing it with Dark Magician, that's also another thing. Obviously, we are going to be playing ourselves the Yummy Monsters, because the Yummy Monsters are just that good, and especially the fact that I was considering a Yummy variant in for YCS Pittsburgh, and I was just not wanting to play any of the Yummy Mitsu stuff. I didn't want to play Yummy Soulful Chord, even though that was to me the better deck that I liked. I still didn't want to play it for like 15 rounds if I even made it that far. So the moment that I figured out that you can just play Primite and Magician Souls in there to basically go full combo for your Yummy and going into your Yummy combo as well, is exactly the reason I just decided immediately right there and then. I dropped every other good deck that I was considering, and I decided to just lock in with this one, because like I would make up any excuse to play Dark Magician. I decided to play 4 pieces of Exodia, like I've been talking junk about Dark Magician for a long time now. So yeah, so we're gonna be playing triple Cupseed, triple Marshmallow, 1 and 1 over here, and for your honorary Yummy card over here, we're playing the 1 copy of the Hornet Drones. We don't play engage because of the fact that we're going to be that immediately plays into draw and lockbird, and we want to just not get draw and lockbird like early or at a time where we just don't have any other access for more yummy cards in our hand as well. We just need at least 1 or 2 names in our hand, and then if we get drawed after that, we are more than fine enough for sure. So being able to play just the Hornet drones, not playing to draw whatsoever, is really good. And then obviously for the last 2 yummy cards over here, we are just playing the 1 copy of the surprise and the 1 copy of the minion over here. And then for me playing Dark Magician, Primite, and yummy cards in here, we still have this much non-engine, which is a big fat stack over here. So triple Ash Blossom, triple Drone Lockbird, triple copies of Malt Charming Fulos, triple copies of Bell, triple copies of Infinite Impermanence, triple copy of Dark Ruler No More in the main deck, because like if I were just to go hand trap, or go draw Malt Charming, and they don't have a response to that, they make a half board, I go Dark Ruler, and as long as I have combo, whether that's going to be just yummy name or Primite yummy name or Magician Souls yummy name, I most likely will win the duel as well, so which is really good. And then the last 2 cards over here is going to be a triple Texas Talent and the Call by the Grave. So that is going to be 43 cards main deck over here. So now let's just get ourselves straight into the extra deck. All right, now for the extra deck over here, yummy stuff. We're playing triple copies of Yummy Snatchy over here because Yummy Snatchy is just Yummy Snatchy. Good card, places field spell, quick synchro without even needing to use itself as well. So which is really good as well. Kagari for your Hornet Drones combo, and then the fact that I did say that that Ether Barrel and Magician Souls is full combo. What do I make with the Ether Barrel or the Magician Souls? Well, it has to be the Ether Barrel because the Ether Barrel is a level 4 and the Magician Souls is the level 1 that you need to go into your yummy combo. So you do need a Link 1 of some sort, and it cannot be the Blue Eyes Link 1 because that locks you into dragons. So what do you play? You play a single Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon, if Striker Dragon was not here, if Striker Dragon was banned back then, this deck would not exist. So being able to access Striker Dragon is just absolutely insane. It's just really, really good. So this card is just guaranteed the reason why that I am actually playing this version of the deck as well. And then obviously we're going to be playing the Link Spider over here. Sometimes you may one time I linked away the Dark Magician after I summoned it with early load because of the fact that I don't have access to Drill Beam, because I also did have Magician Souls in hand as well, so I summoned that. And then I made this. No, it was not Magician Souls, so I had a minion and that I opened up in hand. I summoned Dark Magician with Lorely Load. I linked it up for Link Spider, activated Lorely Load activated the minion to get access to the Link 1, and then I make a synchro, which I can't activate the effect for, but I can leave it on field to set up for future yummy plays as well. So that was really good right there. And then yes, this is a lot of Link 1s already, but we are still playing 2 more Almirage because you could just normal summon a hand trap and then just go ahead and just link it off the Almirage, then go full yummy combo there, and then the Link Rebo. So I will not be playing this many Link 1s past today. Absolutely not. And the only thing that I can really think about taking out my mind is just definitely going to be the Link Rebo. Link Rebo is a great card for sure, but when it comes to this deck, it's not really needed. And you really don't use the Link Rebo all that much to just like tribute your own cards in order to just go ahead and just make a Link Rebo. You really don't. And the only reason I decided to keep the Link Rebo in because like I was thinking just the awkward interaction of just having the extra copy of Magician Souls. Like basically all I have to combo is just 2 copies of Magician Souls. So I would just make Link Rebo and then normal summon the other one in order to just go ahead and go full yummy combo, where I could just basically go ahead and normal summon the Magician Souls and just go Almirage and then special summon the other one and still go full combo as well. And so After that, I will not be playing the Link Karibo, but I did play for this event. It did nothing, but everything else did. The Link Spider was a lot better than I expected. I only got nib once, and I still made a very disgusting board after that. And just that one Dark Magician thing that I mentioned as well. Summon it with the Lordly Load, link it off, minion, and then just go Yummy Synchro from there. So a lot of Link ones, but yeah, that's gonna be all the Link ones we play. And then the other Link monsters we're playing IP Masquerena, and then the SP Little Knight. Just hear me out. I know it's weird, but I will be taking out IP Masquerena. In this deck, it is so weird. I know other Yummy decks are playing it, but like every time that they threaten the IP Masquerena, I can't do anything about it. Because like I'm not gonna be using IP Masquerena to link away a Yummy main. I'm not going to be using the IP Masquerena to link away a Herald, and I cannot link away the Dark Magician with it because of the fact that I need a 2 effect monsters to go for the SP Little Knight. So I'd rather just make myself a full board and just make the SP Little Knight if needed to. But more than half of the time, like playing without the IP Masquerena, I don't need this card. I just basically, and if I go second, and if I don't OTK my opponent, I still go for a Yummy name, a Synchro, and then I still make Link 1. And I really don't need I don't need to go into the IP Masquerena. It's just so win more, or it just gets out really easily, and I really don't care about it. And I don't really need to make the SP Little Knight either, because like once I go SP Little Knight effect, I can't OTK if I clear my opponent's board. So the Link monsters are questionable, but they're still good cards for sure. So why would you not play them? And then synchro monsters, we're gonna make ourselves the Cupsy Wupsy. We have the Lollipop Yummy Way, the Cookie Way, Martial Meta Marcher, and the Herald of the Arclight. And especially the fact that even if there are just hands that I open up just Yummy, and I make the standard Yummy board with the Herald of the Arclight. Once I use the Herald of the Arclight effect, I just go ahead. The things that my gets my opponent all weirded out, especially when I don't go any Mitsurugi cards, I go Herald effect. Herald effect, search for Illusion of Chaos. I still get access to the Dark Magician engine. Whether or not if I have the Primite cards and they get ashed or impulsed or anything like that, preventing me to get access to the Dark Magician, or I just like go for Magician Souls, summon just to get this extra Link 1 summon, just to send a couple spell trap cards to draw, or if I just need a Link 1 in general, just to go in into more Yummy Synchro monsters, just to do that, go right ahead, right? But no matter what, as long as you get access to the Herald, you are also getting access to your Dark Magician cards no matter what. So, which is really, really good right there. And then sometimes if you're just missing the extra body on board, you could just basically summon Dark Magician and attack for game. Because that's what I did against my round 3 opponent. Nice. And then, last but not least, the side deck over here. Triple Retaliation, you see, disgusting card over here. Triple Nib. It was whatever. Triple copies of the Inscription. 1 Croaky, 1 anti-spell, and then the rest of these. Let me count this real quick. 3, 6. Yeah, I don't know why I miscounted there, but yeah, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So our side deck over here, the fact that there are just like the Mitsurugi stuff running around, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that just basically says special summon. Solemn Warning is just a really good card over here. Judgment is still just a really good card in general as well. Being able to just like stop like board breakers, and then especially the fact that anti-spell is also a card in here as well that just stops all the spell stuff from happening. So no Mitsurugi ritual cards are going to be happening this turn or anything like that, or no board breakers are going to be happening either. We're going to have the Croaky over here as well to just basically pop just put extra board pressure going second as well. Gravekeeper's Inscription is a crazy card, especially against like all the Mitsurugi decks as well. This is the card that basically won me my 2 matches against Yummy Mitsu, because of the fact that I just go Gravekeeper's Inscription. Like one of my hands was just basically my opponent built a full board, and I'm just like, cool, okay, draw. I have Gravekeeper's Inscription, Dark Ruler, Primite Drill Beam with Primite Ether Barrel in hand. I'm just like, okay, I am not losing this. I just basically go Dark Ruler. He go no, I go Gravekeeper's Inscription. They don't do anything to that because like it doesn't they like, okay, cool. I activate Dark Ruler. They basically go the Purification, activate Drill Beam, reveal Ether Barrel. They lose the game. So, which is just really, really good right there. They have like one copy of like, they just have the one surprise there on, but I'm all like, I can just play through that really easily as well. Just by summoning monsters and then just not activating any effects either. So, being able to just use this against like Yummy Mitsu or even just pure Mitsu as well, because like the amount, like the different decks that were at Pittsburgh was just really weird, but it was still really good as well. It was still fun as well. But yeah, I played Dark Magician at YCS Pittsburgh, and I will probably play Dark Magician again at YCS. I forgot what the place was called, but it's going to be in Virginia. It's going to be the 300s YCS. So I will be playing a Dark Magician deck there. And especially the fact that I'm sad that there is no new Dark Magician cards being released yet. It has to be the week before, huh? Konami knows what they're doing because I'm playing. That's why. But hey, guys, if you enjoyed this deck profile, please let me know in the comments down below any changes you were making or anything like that, and all that good stuff like that. I will be returning with more like future Dark Magician combos with the new support, including finally getting into the Dark Magician masterclasses as well. And when we get to 600 subscribers, I will be creating that Discord. So hey, get me to 600 subscribers if you really do want to be part of the Discord. So yeah, without further ado, I shall see ya in the next video. Peace.